If you feel like life has been kind of on standby recently, and that everything that you used to enjoy is no longer giving you as much satisfaction or joy or inspiration, and you have these new ideas that you can kind of sense in the back of your mind sometimes when there's a silence, when there's a pause before you're about to fall asleep, right when you wake up in the morning, or even in your dreams, or when you're just driving in your car in silence or with music. And these little moments of pause, you can feel like there's something new kind of itching in your mind. Like maybe I want to start doing this. Maybe I want to try this. Maybe I want to change this. No. That's scary. I don't know how to do it. I don't know if I can, if I'm capable, or if I'm deserving of doing those things. If I'm strong enough or knowledgeable enough. But yet, not listening to these and just pushing them away somehow feels even worse. Because what you're in right now, the surrounding or the people or the places you're spending time with in, the things you're spending your days and your life doing, it just doesn't feel right anymore. It's as if something's missing, this puzzle piece that used to make you feel complete. Or maybe you've never felt that completion before. You're scared to be with your own thoughts because you're scared of what these thoughts might tell you about yourself and the person that you wish to become, the person that's starting to want to come forward, this new path that's starting to show itself to you, but just feels too big. Makes it hard to breathe. It's a clean slate. And in this pause between the life that you've been living, the person you have been, and the person you're about to become, the life you're about to create, there's this uncomfortable space, almost like a vacuum, this black hole kind of silence. There's nothing. What do you do when there's nothing? What do you do when the things that you used to do don't feel fun anymore? And you know you're not depressed. You know it's not something like that. It's just, you don't recognize yourself looking in the mirror. It feels like it's not you. That's because there's a new step for you to take. There's a new path being woven, being created. You just haven't started walking it yet. Because you haven't taken that first step. You might not even know what that step is yet. But you don't have to freak out. You don't have to be scared. Because this emptiness, this nothingness, is not going to be forever. It's just a time for you now to look around, to reevaluate what you've been choosing, to what you've been choosing to live, who you've been choosing to be, what kind of life you've created around yourself. And to really look closely with a critical eye with an eye that sees possibilities beyond the mind. Because if you look at your life as it is now, not feeling satisfied, but not thinking outside of the box you've been in, then what are you going to create? Creating a new life the same way that you created the old one, with the same mindset, with the same restricted possibilities you've set for yourself, with the same mindset of I don't deserve better, I don't deserve bigger, I don't deserve to be bigger than I've been. No. This is calling you, this emptiness, this nothingness is calling you to think bigger, to break any idea you've had about who you are, what you deserve, what you're capable of. And start painting a new picture in your mind from your heart. Start listening to these ideas that you've been ignoring. The things that you see other people do that you feel like, ooh, I want to do that. But it feels scary, it feels too big, too hard. But look at the things you see, the people you admire, the things they're doing, that when you see them do it, you feel at home. You see yourself in them, even though it's scary. If they can do it, why can't you do it? Of course, you might need to practice. Practice being comfortable doing what they're doing. But don't doubt your own capability. Because if you want to do it, you're meant to do it. And the only thing stopping you from doing it is your fears, yourself, your self-imposed limitations on yourself. Embrace this nothingness, this crumbling down of everything that's been, this crumbling down of your identity that you've been stuck in now. Because you feel, you know that there's something bigger for you, that you're meant for more. That's why this emptiness is so uncomfortable. That's why the life you've been living doesn't feel right anymore. Be brave enough to listen to that. And be loving enough to yourself to use this as a time to believe that you can do these things. Don't hide from yourself, because then you're just going to feel even smaller and it's going to feel even harder to breathe. But rather just embrace the space you have right now, the silence, the emptiness, to actually breathe. Breathe into this new person you're wishing to become. Breathe into the new ideas that are bigger than the ones you had before. Breathe into the space. Bigger breaths, with bigger eyes to look at life with and yourself. Because if you feel suffocated by your life, then you're bigger than your life. That's why you can't breathe. It's too small. It's too small. Your next step forward is going to be shown when you start listening, when you start looking for it, when you start trusting the ideas of the direction you want to walk in. If you're looking for this new path, yet you're not listening to the hints, the clues of where you might be meant to walk, then you're going to be stuck. Just listen. And take small steps if that feels comfortable. Take small steps just to get the ball rolling, just to start walking. Then your soul is going to know, oh, she's walking, he's walking, they're walking. Let's send more steps their way. Let's show the path more clear so that they'll keep walking. Come on. And when you start taking these small steps, you'll feel the difference. You'll feel that these steps are right for you. If you start feeling this joy again, this inspiration, this endless possibilities, then you know you're walking the right way again. Just start somewhere. Ask yourself, what do I feel like doing now? Anything. Tiny or big, just anything. Ooh, I want to write something. Ooh, I want to talk to this person. Ooh, I want to start doing this. Ooh. And just feel your way forward. Start walking, and if it feels, keep walking there. You know you're on the right path. That's your soul telling you, yes, I am allowed again. I'm allowed to be here. I'm allowed to live this life again. Because your soul wants to do everything that it was sent here to do. And of course it's going to be happy when you start walking that way. You're going to know. You're going to feel it. And once you start walking and you feel the enthusiasm come back, you feel yourself come back to life, then you know to keep walking, to keep running, dancing, jumping, screaming, laughing. You'll feel it. And the emptiness will be just a memory. So just start walking where it feels fun to walk. Baby steps, if that's what you want. But just start going somewhere, moving somewhere. Get the momentum back. So that you can come back to life again. As the person you are today, because we're always changing. There's no way you're going to want the same things today as you wanted 10 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe even a month ago or 2 days ago. Who knows? Things change, we grow, we adapt, we learn. We don't have to get stuck thinking that we're the same person we used to be when we're always on the move for bigger, stronger, more joyful, more inspired. That requires change. It requires letting go of things, people, situations, places. Or else we're just going to keep carrying it all. Walking around trying to take these light, happy steps, but we're carrying everything. We don't want to be heavy right now. We want to be light. We want to be tip-tapping, skipping, dancing, jumping. It's a waste to walk on this life, this entire life, with a heavy bag on your back. With, what is it called? With heavy rocks tied to your feet, walking with your back all hunched over. No smile on those lips, no life in those eyes. That's a waste. That's a waste of this life that we have. that we've been gifted. That's the waste. Now, I'm not telling you to do anything or not do anything. I'm just sending it out there, what I wanted to share, what I've been feeling myself, what I've been hearing to myself from, somewhere. So let's start walking again with new feet, with this new path. And make life fun, inspiring, joyful, passionate.